Morning. Or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. After that awful battle with the tower and Az passing away. Yeah, the Alpha Tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. Your opening ceremony for Centrical Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumios needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do? About what? About your wish. The one you get for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up for this on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumios' strongest trainers and be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you'll need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You saved the city. I bet they'd give you anything. Hey, all of you. Come here a second. What's up, Tawny? I found something while I was sorting through Az's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends. If you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumios City. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long, and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this whole heart. Signed, Az. Oh, Az. When we left him on the roof the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So, what will we do about the hotel? We probably don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business, right? Az did tell us he saw it more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes. But keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask me for help? I bet Quasartico would lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our ZA Rail Wish on this. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You were promised one wish to be granted if you achieved rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrical Plaza. Understood. See you at Centrical Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. You all heard that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you've got until you reach Centrical Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I'll figure it out. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our 2 ranked A trainers will request. You're probably right. But there's no point getting nervous about it. Let's head to Centrical Plaza. My dear Team MZ. Why are you here? Oh, hey! You grace us with your presence for once. You simply had to find out what both you A-ranked trainers would wish for. The bottom line is this. I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Why didn't you just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? I'm so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumios become the best trainer they can be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumios strong so that we can get rid of wild zones. Oh dear, I never expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumios. As for the name, how about something like Le Sublime Ultra Tournoi de Jacinth? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? Oh, whatever. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. Alright, Central goes this way. So it looks like Centrico became a wild zone. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. It's like a playground. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my sincere apologies to QMZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quasartico Incorporated to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Lumios' residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a great debt. Really, it wasn't that much. And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just such a shame that Az's attempt to protect Lumios went so wrong. But we managed to right it, with the help of all those tough trainers Rainspire had battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumios after all. It does my heart good to hear that you feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the ZRL earns you the right to have one wish granted. As long as that wish is within the capacity of Quasartico Incorporated grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Tawny? You can get up looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. Wish this big feels like it should go towards something that'd help everyone. Oh, I know. You could combine your two wishes. I bet that's get something really cool. They're the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say? Was all to live in harmony with Pokemon. I feel you, but that's Quasartico's whole mission. You can leave that up to them. In that case... how about... that seems like one promising way to make this day as joyful as it can be. Jacinth and the others sure seemed hyped about that idea. I fully support more Pokemon battles. Should we ask for the ZA Real to continue then? I see. What an interesting turn of events. What? Is there a problem? No. Rather, Az had approached me as well to ask if the ZA Real could be continued even after its original purpose has... Wait. If the ZA Real could be continued even after its original purpose has been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. If you will give me but a moment... Attention ZA Royale Operations Team. This is your green light to push the update to the app as discussed. What's up? As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. It shows the receptionist to take Val in a reward match. Winning the match with amazing prizes. Ooh. Cool. I'll inform the other ZA Royale participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let me see. I suppose we might as well begin at once. We will kick it off this very night. You work fast as always, Vinny. So let's wish for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things that you can only understand through Pokemon Battle. We'll find out what those things are through the ZA Route. Hope you're all ready. Starting now, we're rivals. It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matter the most. I hope the competition sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumiose City. Alright, let's do whatever we need to prepare. The Infinite ZA Royale awaits. Whoa, look at all that. Dang, so many Pokemon in that one. Alright, have a look. But first... Oops, what am I doing?